Previously on Revenge.
That's Allison Stoddard.
What the hell is Conrad doing with the governor's wife?
Carrion has the ability to knock Manhattan off the power grid in less than a millisecond.
Pose for the camera.
Feel like putting on a show?
With you, but only if you want the same.
Engagement can be a commitment to love or a declaration of war. One must enter every battle without hesitation, willing to fully engage the enemy till death do you part.
Emily?
Red. I know that devilish grin of yours. What are you up to?
Well, I've been thinking about what you said.
Have a look.
Last year, my biggest regret was not getting on that plane with you. I just hope it's not too late to say yes.
To Paris?
To us.
To us.
Thought you went to school.
Charlotte flaked on me again. She was supposed to drive me.
Does that have anything to do with that paparazzi video of her with that girl? Why didn't you talk to me about it, man? I gotta hear about it from a group of barflies? What's going on?
She's in a really dark place, and she has been ever since Amanda.
Mansion.
Hey, do you know why you're supposed to bury a politician 100 feet down? Because deep down, they're really good people.
Tell me, Conrad, what is your true intention? Because I know that you wouldn't sacrifice an asset as valuable as Nullcore out of the goodness of your heart.
Well, with the initiative and their sizable business out of the picture, paring down is what's best for the company. And if it promises to hasten the recovery of your long-lost son, all the better, yes.
Forgive me if I find this sudden generosity rings about as true as one of your campaign promises.
Speaking of broken promises, this is the Nullcorp transfer agreement. Now, I know it was your first acquisition, so letting it go may be...
If I weren't good with it, I would have vetoed the board's decision.
Daniel, can I steal a moment with you? Unless, like your sister, you're still giving me the cold shoulder over the news.
Mother, I'm neither upset nor surprised that you have yet another kid out there.
Bite your tongue. I think you know how that happened.
And since we're making new additions to the family, you remember my fiancée. Emily and I are re-engaged.
Allow me to offer our congratulations.
Oh, why thank you, Conrad.
Yes. How repetitious.
We're hosting a party tonight to share the good news.
Well, I can only hope that you opt for a very long engagement this time.
Actually, quite the opposite. In 2 weeks, Daniel and I take off to Paris.
That's where you're getting. Your first engagement to Emily was a disaster. What difference will Paris make?
Emily's the one, all right? If you don't support me, then fine. But I'm not letting her get away again. Besides, I'm sure you'll find my replacement before the week's out.
Don't be cruel, Daniel. You and I have both made mistakes. The difference is I don't make them twice.
Except bastard children, I guess. Thank you.
Between you and me, Daniel, I'm thrilled.
You always did have a soft spot for Emily. Release her bank accounts.
Well, why wouldn't I? I've always wished a stable future for you. Plus, if you were to rush an announcement into the Times, I predict a bump in the polls.
You know what? You can milk our engagement all you like, but in return, I want my trust fund withdrawn from the Amanda Clark Foundation. Since the initiative's pulled out of the company, there's no reason to be hiding our assets anymore.
Well, perhaps, but your money's securely gaining remarkable interest right where it is, right along with the rest of the family fortune.
I don't care. I want all my ducks in a row by the time I step away from Grace and Global.
Oh. And when you say au revoir, what exactly do you plan to do? Nibble croissants and jet around the world for the next 50 years? I can certainly see this girl's burrowed into your heart, hasn't she?
She's been there since the day I met her.
Yeah. I recognize the symptoms. Okay, but at least wait to announce your departure from the company until after
the election. I get it. Grace, you read my mind. Hey, contact HuffPo. Will you get an engagement announcement on the homepage?
Yeah, already on it. And I have a delivery from Takeda Industries. It's Aiden Mathis's employment records. Should I messenger it to the house?
No, I'm on my way in.
Word is buzzing around the office. I believe congratulations are in order.
Baggage handler, suspected of putting a bomb on Flight 197.
Because that is not information that I am comfortable with sharing, Daniel. You don't understand that, then.
Help me too, because it can't be coincidence that you took a job here given Grace and Global's complicated connection to that flight, to David Clark.
They were the sins of my father, not mine, and you of all people should understand
nothing in common, Mathis. I thought you were just after my job. Or Emily, but it was always more than that, wasn't it? That's why you targeted trust funds. You were trying to get back at them.
Who's them? What does Trask have to do with anything?
Security's gonna come up and escort you off the premises. Needless to say, you're fired.
Somebody is clearly trying to manipulate you against me. Look, just tell me who it is.
Someone I trust far more than you.
Jack, I'm working.
Actually, that was mine. So what'd you find out?
You'll be happy to know I'm back in Conrad's good graces, thanks to your photography skills. But as to the nature of his relationship with Mrs. Stoddard, I'm afraid I didn't glean much.
Okay, well then let's just go to the press with the photo. Put it out.
You saw the video of me and my friend Regina.
Yes, I did. What were you thinking?
I wasn't. Keep wishing Amanda were here. She'd know what I was going through. Not with the press, I just mean... It's a sister thing. Never mind.
Yeah. Look, I know you miss her. She can never be replaced. But we're gonna be sisters soon, too. And I'm hoping that you'll be more part of my life. How disgraceful. All of these people trying to capitalize on your pain.
Emily, dear, that extravagant ring on your finger does not give you permission to flit in and out of my house without good reason.
I was here asking Charlotte to be my maid of honor. She's really so excited to see Paris.
She's already seen it. Multiple times.
I would assume that you, of all people, would appreciate the City of Lights.
I hope you know I appreciate what you've done for my family with the foundation, taking us under your wing. Which is why I think you should see this. It's Conrad, with Governor Stoddard's wife. And it certainly didn't look like the first time you'd met with her.
Why are you showing me this? Why not just approach my husband?
I'm just trying to protect the campaign, and no one has a better chance of getting through to Conrad than you. That photo has the power to derail him. I don't mean to imply anything, but...
Don't worry, Jack. My husband does a fine job of implicating himself. I'll handle this.
They say politics makes for strange bedfellows. And folks tend to jump to conclusions when they see two people who are supposed to be enemies acting like friends.
Oh, Jack, my apologies.
It was one thing when he was working for Conrad, but what business would Jack have with Victoria?
Maybe he wants her recipe for devil's food cake.
I'm serious, Nolan. I don't know what he's up to.
How am I going to do anything about it?
You realize you can't protect Jack forever, don't you?
I made a promise to Amanda, and I plan to keep it. I have to go.
Like a little retail therapy?
Sounds beautiful.
Where are you off to?
I'm taking Eeyore out to buck her up. Promise not to make any more headlines.
Can I have a minute with my sister? Look, I just just wanted to say you don't have to be embarrassed about what happened outside that club, right? Not around me.
Don't try to commiserate. You have no idea what I'm going through.
Sure I do. I've been through a rough patch of my own when I was your age. Hey, you're gonna be in our engagement party later, right?
Sorry, I can't be around Mom right now. And I'm sure you understand, or you wouldn't be moving to France. But good luck tonight. And this year, try not to shoot anyone.
Hello, Allison.
My husband's office. I asked for a meeting.
And just like that, his poll numbers magically begin to rise.
And my husband's began to fall.
Are you saying that you've been sabotaging his campaign?
I'm feeding Conrad information. Leaking strategies. My husband's attack ads before they air. Anything to give Conrad an edge.
Now, what could this man have possibly done to drive you to destroy a 30-year career in politics?
Mark has a degenerative heart condition. His private doctor says, well, he won't survive another term as governor. Maybe not even survive the year.
Well, why collude with Conrad? Why not go straight to the press?
No, Mark would never forgive me. Living the life Mark leads, endless nights at the office, gone weeks at a time. Every time I say goodbye to him, I have no idea if it'll be for the last time.
It sounds excruciating.
Please, listen to me. If Conrad wins, if you love him, limit him to 1 term. This job is a practical death sentence.
Slightly unsettling. Freshly fired Grayson employee lurking the halls of a subsidiary.
Trust me, if I could be anywhere else, I would be. I need your help.
Fret not. After the requisite rubber stamps, Null Corp can remove the Grayson noose and I can resume hiring. You could be my bodyguard and I could be your Whitney.
I'm not looking for a job, Nolan.
It's not what I heard. Look, you're gonna need something to do while Emily finishes her endgame.
There is no endgame for Emily.
What are you talking about?
All these years of training, trying to focus my anger. I always thought when I avenged my father and sister that I'd get some kind of peace or closure, whatever that is.
Well, you must have felt something when you killed Trask.
I felt empty.
Wait, are you saying you want Emily to just give up her mission? Because you were the one that told me, take revenge away from Emily and we will lose her forever.
But I know better now. It's something that her father knew all along, and you too, I suspect.
Hypothetically, where would we start?
When Daniel's parents learn about my background and they're going to remove me as treasurer of the foundation, we need to drain the account before that happens.
It's impossible. The Falcon created an unhackable bank account. Not even Carrion could break the code.
I never said that it was going to be easy, only that I needed your help. More importantly,
Did we have a play date scheduled?
Here's the deal, Edith. I need answers fast, and you need a get out of jail free card, so play ball, and I'll erase the cyber trail that got you indicted.
I'm listening.
Where is Victoria Grayson's first son, Patrick? She claims that you erased all traces of him in some grand extortion plot.
Bitch would spin it that way. Round about the time the whole David Clark thing was going down, little teenage Patrick Harper hopped a bus from Cleveland in search of his birth mother. When Victoria caught wind of it, she had her henchmen pay the kid $5 million to disappear. She then employed me to eliminate all digital traces of his original identity. She's playing you.
Any chance you kept that file in a blackmail bag?
No, unfortunately. Sorry it's not the answer you wanted, but I believe we had a deal.
Not quite yet.
And how, may I ask, did you get it before it's been broadcast?
Well, that's not important. Your job now is to neutralize it. Ah, Mr. Porter. Just think now, in 2 days, you're going to be able to get back to your life and begin figuring out an appropriate bonus for all your efforts.
Keep your campaign promises, and I'm good.
Oh, let's hope the voters don't hold me to so high a standard.
I did what we talked about. I showed that picture to Victoria. But after all the horrible things that woman did to Amanda, I don't trust her as far as I can throw her.
If anyone's more committed to his defeat than us, it's her. She's got a track record for keeping her men exactly where she wants them.
Including Daniel, apparently.
She always seems to get what she wants. People like them always do.
Not him. Not this time.
I'm so glad you could all join us tonight to once again celebrate the engagement of Daniel and Emily. As the old saying goes, if at first you don't succeed, try again. It's every mother's dream to have her son marry the girl next door, and Daniel certainly hasn't disappointed me. Emily's been a part of our lives for over a year now, and even when they were apart, she never really left us. So welcome to the family, Emily.
To Daniel and Emily.
And I look forward to getting to know you better with each passing day. Starting now, if you'll indulge me in a little chat.
How could I say no?
Here we are. That impressive ring once again on your finger, ready to spirit my son away to Europe.
Paris was Daniel's idea, Victoria.
Oh, Emily. I was not born yesterday. I know more than anyone just how susceptible my son can be.
We couldn't be happier. Of course, there are certain things we need to work out. I want 2 children. Daniel's lobbying for 3. Either way, you'll make a terrific grandmother, Victoria. And we'll put a picture up so that they can see you.
I know what a woman in love looks like, and that's not you. Not 1 year ago, and not today.
I understand why you're on edge, Victoria. Especially here tonight.
Just... Wait, she sees you, she pukes.
Shut up. Guys, enough. Come on. She's sick. Hey, Charlotte. Hey. Come on, we gotta go.
Come here. Had a little too much to drink, young lady?
I'm not drunk.
You're not 21 either.
Surprise.
I think you mean judgment.
Oh.
So I have here a check for the funds you requested in full.
Well, thanks very much. We appreciate that, Dad.
Thank you so much for your support, Conrad.
Well, there is still time for you to heed your old man's advice. Leave this right where it is.
I know what I'm doing. And if you know what you're doing, you'll take Mathis off the ACF account before the foreign banks open tomorrow. Believe me, he's not to be trusted.
Father, they're planning a second strike.
What are they gonna do?
What they always do. Create fear, chaos, profit.
And you're here to stop them, aren't you? Takeda, tell me what you know. Let me help you. Let Aiden help.
No. This path is mine alone.
So it's true? You're really gonna marry Daniel?
I am.
What's different this time around?
What do you mean?
I mean, last time you were willing to break it off over one kiss. I don't understand why you didn't talk to me about it.
I tried to tell you, Jack. But then Amanda was there and she was pregnant. And suddenly you had this whole new life ahead of you.
Not anymore.
Be careful of Victoria, Jack. She manipulates whenever it serves her and she doesn't do anything freely.
You think I don't know that? I was married to Amanda. And you were supposed to be her best friend. How could you...
You know I'm with Aiden now.
No matter what?
I think I made it clear who I'm fighting for.
Wait, that's it. That is the answer to the riddle. I'll explain to you when I come back.
They want $3 grand for Charlotte's bail.
We just need to hit a few ATMs.
Must be real nice having all that cash ready and waiting for you. Is that why Charlotte likes you? Because I know it's not your personality.
Maybe because I'm there for her, without being super judgy.
Right. Because you've known her for, what, 5 minutes? You don't know anything about her or me, for that matter.
My loss, I'm sure.
I figured out the Falcon's riddle. The entry code is a numeric passkey. Her high score on Street Fighter.
Great. Well, let's just hope we haven't run out of time to use it.
Yeah, about that. We really need to bring Emily into the loop.
Look, I thought we agreed to keep her out of it.
Well, that was before I found out about Takeda's November surprise on you. It's a sub-zero world when your own sensei stabs you in the back.
Gotta go.
Your lack of restraint has proved to be your undoing.
You'll being short-sighted. I came here to help Emily.
You failed. Your mission is over.
My mission is over when I'm with Emily. You let us both go, and I promise she'll never learn about your true objective. Tried to stop me, and she learns the truth tonight.
You are a soldier, not a warrior. Where your path.
I'm not talking about him. Daniel, I'm pregnant.
We just received a startling tape that is sure to have a major impact on the New York gubernatorial campaign.
Mark has a degenerative heart condition. His private doctor says he won't survive another term as governor. Maybe not even survive the year.
My husband is peerless when it comes to skullduggery. I confronted him with the photos, and he spins it into this.
Possible stress.
Oh, a brandy would be lovely. Let's put our cards on the table, Jack. I know you don't like me, and you hold me responsible for things that happened to your late wife. But I also know that you want to destroy my husband's campaign, as do I. And that was your aim when you brought me that photo, right? Thank you. I've been married to that scoundrel for 26 years, and I have innumerable reasons for wanting to see him fail. But what I don't know is why you do.
He ordered my wife's murder.
That's a serious accusation. Do you have proof?
Nothing that would hold him in court, or he'd be in jail right now.
Let me be the judge of that.
We're not talking about the Porters, are we? Okay, look. Let's say somebody was able to remove this leverage you're talking about. Is the deal back on?
As it stands, Mr. Ryan, that's a purely hypothetical question. We never had this conversation.
Are we in?
To bankrupt the Graysons. Aiden, we're not ready for this.
On the contrary, there's no more time to lose.
Aiden, don't!
The recent revelation of Governor Stoddard's heart condition has sent shockwaves throughout the state, and with New Yorkers headed to the polls in a matter of days, the news almost ensures a victory for challenger Conrad Grayson.
Incredible. 2 days from now, you'll be governor of New York.
Well, I'll drink to that.
It's done. The Graysons are bankrupt.
What happened? Where did the money go?
In an account so secret, not even the Falcon can find it.
Tell me you didn't use your administration code to gain access.
The whole city's out.
That's impossible. Manhattan runs off several independent power grids.
Carrie.
It started.